welcome to the Paper Snob. This is Tara. Today I'm going to be sharing my July layout share. It's a little late this month because I was on a cruise through the 31st and I had some other things to do when I got home. So I didn't do a whole lot this past month, well, because I've got our household goods at the end of June. I spent a lot of time unpacking, organizing. I'm at the point where I'm about to get everything done. Have some micro organizing to do, like in closets and things, but I'm getting there. My scrapbook room is still kind of a disaster and it'll get better. That's what I keep telling myself anyway. So this layout here was created for the Pretty Little Studio creative team. I was up on the blog on July 31st with this layout based upon this month's sketch, which I kind of flipped a little bit to create this layout. Instead of putting hexagons directly onto my background, I cut the hexagons out with my Cameo and put the colored paper underneath. Used some frames here and layered up some of those scalloped borders, and I added some stitching in 3 places, 1, 2, and 3, just to give a little more texture. Used the packaging technique on the front of the cardstock and just made sure that as I layered things, I put some foam adhesive in places to keep things level. This layout is for a new hop that Scrap and Cane, Jennifer and I are doing together. I host a hop on my YouTube channel and in my Facebook community group called Designer Deep Dive for June. Our designer was Basic Gray. Jennifer and I both have a ton of it left, or at least I have a ton of it left. She talks like she might get it finished off with this new hop, but what we're doing is we're titling it Finish That Collection. We're only going to be using discontinued designers, and for the first 3 months of this hop, we're going to be trying to use up our Basic Gray. This is Basic Gray Lily Kate. It's one of my favorites. I have always loved this collection, and I have very little of it left. So my goal for the 3 months that we do Basic Gray is to try to finish this collection. We'll see how I do next month. I still have it out sitting here beside me, and I'm stuck down here. Okay, so that's that collection. This was a Scrap Lift Crafternoon. The original creator's layout was amazing. Mine, I'm disappointed with, and apparently that came across in my video quite well. So I had trouble getting these little pieces to stay glued down, especially this one here. And in the final photos, it's way out here, and that is not where I wanted it to be, but it is what it is. I finished my layout off with some splatters and a color cast design title, and I do kind of like how that turned out. Not a technique that I'm willing to revisit anytime soon, however. This collection, or this layout was done for Designer Deep Dive July. July's manufacturer or designer was Kaisercraft, and I used papers from Kaisercraft. It's a collection I picked up from Tuesday morning when they were in business. I have no embellishments, so I dug into, I believe it was 49 Markets from the garden for my embellishments, just kind of trying to have stuff to finish it off. This is a picture of me for my first birthday, and my mom used to have that dress still. I don't know if she still does or not. I have a couple of my baby dresses in a box, but I don't think that is one of them. This is another Scrap Lift Crafternoon. We were scrap lifting a layout that Allie Skifton did and shared on her Instagram account. Loved her original layout. It was gorgeous, and this one actually helped me finish off this collection. Whatever I had left, I tossed because it was scraps or things that I knew I wouldn't use. I pulled out my Flower Emporium for Mix It Up Monday. That is another hop that I host on my YouTube channel and Facebook community group. Any of the hops that I host in my Facebook community group, you can join. You can join just by using it as a challenge and posting your layouts into the albums and on my group on Facebook, or you can join along in the hop that we have each month. It's the fourth Thursday of the month. I hope I have that right. And you can join either with Instagram or YouTube. A lot of the YouTube ladies actually do both. I know that I believe I posted this layout on Instagram. Again, July was crazy because not only was I unpacking, but I was also unpacking quickly so I could get to my winter clothes for my Alaska cruise. That last week I was really stressing a bit. Anyway, I did find them. It was comfortable. I only had one long sleeve shirt and a hoodie and coat, but I managed to make it work. So these are photos of my granddaughter, and you might see similar pictures from this photo shoot in another layout. I think it's tomorrow or the next day that this layout will go live for August. These are photos that I took at Bennett Springs in 2017. We were hanging out with my brother and his kids, or at least 3 of his kids. He has an older daughter that was working or in another state. I'm not sure where they were working at the time. So this was for Iron Crafter, where we were to get out our rub-ons and use them. And I surrounded my photo with rub-ons, including using rub-ons for my title, and underneath embellishment clusters. Fabulous time playing with my rub-ons. Didn't make a dent, but I did use some, so that's what's important. This is a 2-page layout that I did for Scrap Lift Crafternoon. I don't often make them 2 pages, but I did on this one, and colored my wood veneer from Color Cast Design, as well as added some bare pieces. Had a good time playing along with that one. This was my Rainbow Crush layout, where we were to use complementary colors for the month of July. So I chose lavender and yellow, or kind of a mustard color. It matches the dress I was wearing. And I used Simple Story, Simple Vintage Lavender Fields for this one. I don't think there's any other product on here except for my title, which came from Color Cast Designs. This is a layout I used. I don't remember what I was doing with this one. Is this one might be, I'm not sure. To be honest, I'm not sure. Maybe this is my designer deep dive. Nope, because that was Kaisercraft. Okay, I don't remember what I did this one for. Oh, this is my mini kit for Counterfeit kit. I had design basic gray in that kit, and I created 2 layouts with it. One a selfie and one, this layout here, I created of getting a new grand floof. This is Angel, and she's in my daughter's husband's beret for the army. So I've got that. This layout I did, I think it's a Scrap Lift Crafternoon. I used Pretty Little Studio, Heartwarming, something like that. No, that's going to be the new collection. Grateful Heart. And it's a discontinued collection, but I adore it very much. This was my very first Pretty Little Studio creative team layout that I did for my channel, as well as for the Pretty Little Studio creative team. It's up on their blog. It was the first part of July, I believe, July 4th, because I chose, I was scheduled for July 4th, so I chose a patriotic style layout using a couple of different collections. So that is what I got done for the month of July, and I'm happy with what I got it done. It's not as much as I normally would, and it may take me some time to get back to that level of productivity. Like I said, I'm still trying to clean my space, and I know you can see the reflection on my glass board. That's my new lighting that my husband put up while I was on my cruise. Brightens up this place very well. Not particularly fond of the reflection from the glass board, but at least I have light with no shadows, and that makes me happy. I hope that you guys have a wonderful day. I hope that if you're new here, you will check back with me when I post new videos. I do that anywhere between 2 to 4, sometimes more, sometimes less videos per week that I post. So if you want to click that notification button down there, YouTube will notify you of when I push out new content, and I hope to see you here. Bye.